A new crown has been forged. A new king has come forward. Again, this king will try to last. This king will try to last, and he shall succeed, in fact, because as a wise old space wizard once said, do or do not, there is no try, and therefore we shall do. We shall make a mighty kingdom. We shall safify the crown. We shall make the crown safe, for we have learned many things. For I am King Dave the Second, mighty son of King Dave the First, King Dave, whose kingdom sadly did not last, but he has passed on the knowledge that he has learned, and we are going to take that knowledge and do many fine things with it. For starters, we're just going to recruit archers to begin with, because we don't need builders on day one. What we need is lots of minions. We need to make maximum efficiency of our stuff here. Also, we're going to hunt stag. It's a kingly activity. The stag is a mighty beast, and it generates a lot of gold, and it's actually... oh, hold on. We let that one go. That's my bad. We've also let Doris become exhausted. Doris, eat of the grass. This is something else that we have learned. Look after your animals, and they shall look after you. When Doris is well fed, she will gallop much faster and much farther before needing to rest. Can we get this stag? Did I just give that minion a second gold coin? You there, minion! Were you already a king's man? You were! Return the king's coin at once. We shall have none of this. My father, King Dave the First, he warned me about you lot. We will build there as soon as we actually have a builder to build it with. Because although I suspect the minions, the evil minions, the dark minions of hell, I'm just going to talk whilst we hunt these deer. I suspect that they will come from the west today, on the first day. I'm probably just one of them. It never hurts to be prepared. It never hurts to get a few things in place, just in case. Look at all this lovely coin. See, this is the power of hunting. Now we will get a couple of builders, and we will see. Let's take a look out to the west. Like I said, I think this is where the evil minions will come from first, but this is also the direction we want to expand in, because we've got a camp to the east there that we want to preserve, because that's going to be our recruitment hub. If we chop this tree down, then all of these trees here will fall in turn. We will clear that section of forest and we'll be able to expand in that direction, which means we can develop this farm, which is not... What was that? What was that noise? The minions can't be coming... Oh no, look, it's okay. It's just the kingdom sign. Look, the mighty kingdom sign. All of these trees will be felled, and we can then, like, maybe fell those trees as well. We can push this border back quite a long way. We can preserve our recruitment territories to the east. Build up our defenses. Maybe we can build a few of these towers up so that we've got a bit of a run just in case we have a breach on the western flank. We can pick off any evil dark minions as they... Did you just shoot Doris in the head and create a gold coin? It's like a magic trick. Give that man a wizard's staff and cloak and make him my court wizard. Although I don't really need a court wizard because I'm a wizard myself. So yeah, all these trees are going to come down. Hopefully there's going to be some like wall spots and things hidden away that we can't see yet along there, and it isn't just going to be as barren as it is. We can put a tower here. We can actually fill this area up with towers. Towers everywhere. It'll be like a massive gauntlet run that the dark minions should be slain whenever they try and come down it. There's a dark minion. Speaking of dark minions, we're just going to pay him off. We are no cowardly king. Unlike King Dave the First, we do not fear the night. We embrace it, and we give it coins to make it go away. And once it's going away, we can continue going about our business, which means we don't lose any time at night on the first few nights. It's a bit tricky to do it later on when there are many dark minions. You know, you can still pay them off if you've got lots of gold. Speaking of lots of gold, look at that! A mighty hoard of gold coins in the dark forest, and the Shrine of Stone. And of course the Dark Gate there as well. Look, we'll stay away from that. We'll come back and we'll activate that shrine fairly soon, as long as the money keeps coming in from our great stag hunts and possibly farming activities if we get those going quickly enough. It's not really critical to, though. I think we'll make plenty of money from the stag hunts to get all of our defenses and everything into a solid state for the first blood moon in a few days' time. Day 2 has dawned. Poor old Doris is knackered from our nighttime ride through the forest, but it was pretty profitable. We made some coin, which is nice. We found the temple, the shrine. I think we recruited a minion or two. So all is well going into day 2. Look, there we go. The forest is fallen. The forest has simply vanished from behind me because, you know, forests can't survive when the forest in front of it disappears or something like that. Look at all these stags we've managed to bring back for the hunt. Look at our coin purse. It's not quite overflowing. Oh, it's nearly overflowing. Look, erect the tents. Hunt the beasts. Hunt all of the many beasts. Build the defenses. I want everybody working hard now. We're going to push hard. We want a strong, defendable kingdom by the time the first blood moon comes in a few days. Recruit some more people. Look, here's a trader from the east. That's good timing, man. We'll have you go back to the kingdom. Early on in a kingdom's lifetime, eastern traders are very useful indeed. They will give you significant cost savings, and because basically we want lots of everything at the beginning, it doesn't really matter what he gives us. Obviously, builders would probably be more monetarily efficient, and having 4 or 5 builders is definitely something we're going to want to get to, so it's fine. Later on in the game, it can be a little bit trickier. Look, we're just going to collect all the coins from the many minions. We barely acknowledge them now. I mean, that's how kingly we've become. Let's put our first wall up here, just so that we've got sort of a wall. It's probably not going to remain the outer point of our kingdom for long, but we don't want to expand too quickly. It's already quite a long walk for our poor little minions. They have very short legs, they move very slowly, so we'll get a few of the archers and stuff out defending that wall, and then we can push things forward from there. I'm not going to bother bringing that stag back, because frankly we've got plenty of gold, and I'd rather get back to the kingdom with speed. Look at Doris there, flying along. She's getting a little bit hungry. As you can see, her puff trails have turned from white to brown, thus indicating that it's time for a feed. Let her have a quick feed. Escort these builders back out. So we want these builders... Come on, guys. Come on! Pick up the pace. Your king demands that you move a little bit faster on those tiny legs of yours. If only we had more than one horse. If only I could find horses for some of my minions. Or maybe like a cart or something. That would be nice. A horse and cart to transport minions back and forth across my kingdom. I'll have to put the research boys on that. All right, builders, build. Then we're going to upgrade this, I think. Do we want to push forward straight away? No, let's do it. Let's upgrade this to a level 2 tower. I mean, a level 2 wall. Right away. We are going to expand out beyond it, but it doesn't hurt to have a strong wall to hold up any defenders, any attackers, any dark minions who make it through and press on into my empire to hold them up at another wall, another strong point. Ah, there's one. Quick, drop a coin. Drop a coin. Is there any more minions? Is it just the one minion? There is another dark minion coming. Look, have a coin. Dark minion, and get thee gone from my empire. I cast you out. I, King Dave II, by the power of my lovely purple cloak, which I haven't even mentioned yet, which frankly is ridiculous because it's a purple cloak. Look, there's my banner, purple and white. I haven't taken my kingly father, King Dave I's banner or colours because, well, let's face it, he was a bit of an embarrassment, wasn't he? He was a bit of an embarrassment. We have forged our own colour scheme, Wizarding Purple, which I take as a very good omen. Because, after all, Wizarding Purple is the finest of all colours. How's our little empire doing here? King Dave surveys his empire. Doris, the horse, was a little bit puffed out, but she is fine now. A new day dawns. Day 3. You there, men. Give your king the coins from your hard labours. He requires more coins for his coin purse. The queen, who is not here yet, she might show up at some point when the castle is built and she has fine chambers to live in. Speaking of which, let's level up our camp. We're going to get a palisade up. It's still not quite a castle yet, but it's on its way. It's on its way. We'll get there soon enough. Coin purse is still bulging with many a coin. Look, the hunt is still going strongly. You there, join the king's army. You know, the fact that there are no female minions is still a point of concern, I think. Maybe they live in those little tents. Maybe that's why, if you destroy all of the forests, the tents disappear and the female minions go with them and you don't get any more minions. Look, we've got an archer shrine here. Useful, not as useful as the builder shrine, I think, but useful nonetheless. What else have we got out here? More camps. Hello, do you have any female minions in there? If you do, I'm taking... Oh, look, there we go. There's the other enemy gate. So we've now seen both enemy gates. The Builder Shrine is not available to us before we clear one of these gates, unless we take the chance and ride past it, which I'm not going to do. We do have a nice big clearing here, and this is within striking range of that gate, which is nearly perfect. I'll be honest with you, it's fantastic. We can cut these trees down, make that clearing a little bit bigger, and we will come up here and we'll establish our defense, and that will enclose this whole section of forest with its 2 minion camps in it, which is going to be a jewel of our kingdom. It's going to be like a breeding field, a breeding land, and also a stag hunting forest. It's just going to be fantastic. It's going to be possibly the nicest place in the whole kingdom. I mean, you know, if you like breeding camps and stag hunting. Let's get some more archers in now that we're going to have this forest. We've got lots of rangers wandering around in that forest, constantly shooting all of the stags that will be appearing in there. That will be keeping the coin flowing in. With this, we don't need to worry so much about getting a farm up so quickly, because this is going to be generating at least as much as a farm, I suspect. And at the same time, we'll have plenty of defenders as well to defend the realm from the dark minions and all of their terrible woes. Let's just let Doris have a little bit of a feed. It is actually generally more efficient to keep your horse well fed, even if it means going back and pausing and stuff from time to time, because you'll just be able to gallop for so much longer and a little bit faster when you're actually at gallop as well, when you're at full fed, which will let you get across your realm. Look at that. Look, we got all the way to the clearing where Doris can now have another feed. So we've got like a little like stopover point, a little refueling point. Should we get this built up? Let's get this built up. Night's coming. I think we better leave a little coin trap here, so that any dark minions, any evil foes who try to assail our brave... Look, there they are, 2 of them. Take the king's coin and be gone, back from whence you came, foul demons of the night. You shall not have my builders, for I, King Dave II, am their protector, and none of my minions shall be taken by you. Not that you actually take minions, you just take their coins and send them back to live happily in their little tents with their women who never come out of the tents. Let's get that up to a level 2, and we will return back here later, I think. Can we build this tower? No, we can't build this tower yet. We will return, and we will build that tower later, hopefully before it gets too close to the blood moon. It won't be strong enough to hold the blood moon as it stands right now, but with an archer tower there and possibly upgraded to stone with a good supply of defenders, and it stands a chance. Of course, if it does fall, then we'll just have to hold them at one of these inner walls, and we'll have to make sure that that's well enough defended. Look, the stag hunt is on. The stag hunt is on. Many coins for the king. We can hold them here. Look, we can make this reasonably well defended. I'll not level up this tower just yet, though. We'll probably do that before the blood moon comes. We'll grab our taxes, all of our lovely taxes. Very nice. Let's head out to the east, to the western flank of the kingdom, and we'll see how our defensive constructions are going out here. Look at all the gold. So much gold for the king. The king's coin purse is full once again, or at least nearly full. Come, Doris. In fact, let's ride all the way to the Shrine of Stone, and we will level up the Shrine of Stone. We've got lots of gold. I'm not gonna chop those down just yet. We will recruit these men. Take the king's coin. Doris, ride through the forest, through the gloom in the early morning light. Take me to the Shrine of Stone, where I shall level her up and unlock the mighty powers of stone crafting, which obviously, you know, is learned by building something at a shrine without actually sending anyone to do the building or the researching or anything else. But it's magic! I'm a wizard, I tell you, and therefore all is fine and dandy. Let's chase this deer back. Look, come on, deer. Come on, dear. Doris is, like, a bit hungry anyway, so she's not going to want to ride hard for a long period of time. Come on now, dear. We've got a long way to go before we get to actually anything. Should we level up a couple of these towers on the way? Should we level this one up as well? Let's do it. We're going to have, like, a whole run where archers are going to be, and then we'll have a wall there to hold them. And then we'll have another tower here. I mean, not that I'm getting paranoid, but we've got a fair amount of gold, and I don't think we'll have a problem with getting enough people to man all of those defenses, so it makes sense to get them all in place, just in case. The last thing we want is for the blood moon to come and for them to breach our defenses and get right through into the heart of the kingdom, because we may well have quite a lot of minions milling around and other stuff like that. It's generally bad. We want to hold them wherever we can. So multiple layers of defenses are good. Look, the trader from the east is back. We'll get him. I think it's probably still early enough to make sense. Before about day 10, I think it makes sense to buy the trader when you see him. After day 10, probably we'll have so much gold, and we'll be probably wanting to be a little bit more careful about controlling who does what jobs. Curses! 1 gold too little. 1 gold not enough. 1 gold short. Curse my kingly body. I wasn't wealthy enough. Alright, well, let's ride back to the kingdom. Did you have any gold for me? No? Alright, I guess not. Let's just ride back to the kingdom and we'll get some more gold. Sure you haven't got any gold? No, he hasn't got any gold. Fine, then. We've got some stags here. We can chase them into possibly some archers. Any archers around wanting to? Well, we've got plenty of archers milling around these forests. They'll get killed eventually. Any archers anywhere? Do we have any archers in our entire kingdom? I guess we don't. Let's get some archers then for our kingdom so that we can get some of these stags taken out. It doesn't feel like we've achieved very much today. Oh, have you seen my banner, by the way? Look. Behold, the Black Owl! It is on our banner. It is a fine and mighty banner. We are the kingdom of the Black Owl, and I am Dave, king of the minions. The good minions, not the bad minions. I know it gets a little bit confusing. Oh, look, we've got minions attacking. Where are my archers? There are dark minions at the gate. All of my archers... This may have been a miscalculation. All of my archers are manning the towers. Which means there are no archers actually at the gate. We've got a couple of archers coming. Look, watch out, men. They might well breach the wall before you get there. Caution. The builders are going to build this inner wall. That's good. Get this inner wall built. It's alright. It's alright, look. The archer towers took care of the problem before they got anywhere near us. This is the advantage of having these layered defenses of archers towers. You actually want a bunch of archers towers on the other side of your first wall if you can get to it, like, you know, late in the game. That can be like a really effective tactic or technique. Although, you know, you also want your wall, your outermost wall, to be as close to the enemy gate as possible. So it's kind of a balancing act. It's day 5. Day of the Blood Moon. We have one last chance to finish building our defenses. You there? Join the king's army. A couple of stags. We can maybe get them hunted by somebody. I'm not gonna pay that guy off just yet because I want to make sure I can level up this outer wall. You there, builders? Where do you think you're going? We want this to be a stone wall, a mighty construct of stone and mortar and such, and that will hold them for at least some time. Frankly, I don't know if it'll hold them all the way. Should we get the archer up? Let's... I don't know. Maybe we should just get the tower up. Let's get the tower up. Because a low tower like that, I think the minion in it will just get picked off. He won't last long, whereas in the high tower, at least he will be able to like shoot down on people a lot. We'll chop a couple of trees down. Kind of unnecessarily, to be honest with you. Just because I can. We'll gather in some of the hunt revenues for this day. And let's go back and actually level that wall up again to the highest level wall. It would be good if we could do that before the blood moon comes. Doris, unfortunately, is knackered and has had enough. She's just walking now. Come on, Doris. Come on. Pick up the pace. We've got to get to the wall. We've got to get it built. Builders, get back here. I want this wall built before the sun goes down, before the blood moon rises. Our court... celestial watchers, astronomers and astrologers and wizarding assistants slash sorcerers are all convinced that tonight is the night of the blood moon, and we shall be ready, I tell you. We shall be ready to drive back the Horde of Darkness. I mean, we've only got one ranger here, to be fair, in his little tower watching over this wall, which probably is not going to be enough to pick them off before they bring it down anyway. But it'll hold them up for quite a while. The archer will be able to take out a few of them, and then possibly by the time they actually make it to the inner kingdom, many of them will be dead, and there won't be many hours of the night left. Excellent! That looks like it's going to be in place. Let's throw some coins at the archer god as well, and he can bless our archers with great power and accuracy and such. We'll pick up lots and lots of coins for doing great things with. More coins, lovely coins. We actually should probably get across to the western side of the empire, shouldn't we? And see if we need to do any building or anything there. We'll ignore you guys. I'm sorry we can't pick up your coins right now. We need to ride like the wind. Doris, I have neglected the west, and now the blood moon rises. Let's power this up. I mean, let's level this up to a stone wall just in case we lose that outer wall. Get some more archers in to defend ourselves. I'm a little bit concerned about this western flank, but the blood moon is already rising, so there's nothing more that we can really do about it tonight. We've got a lot of archers, and we've got a few tiers of defense there. We don't have any stone walls though, so if the attack comes from the west, well, we could be in trouble. Put it that way, we could be in trouble. At least the multiple archer towers will be able to pick a few of them off, but because they're low towers, they will probably die. They will have to give their lives, and by lives I just mean their shiny gold coin, which of course is terrible for them and costly for me. Oh look, here it is, the attackers come here on the east. This is where the hammer blow has fallen. Give me your coins in case we need to buy them off. Fight, man! We have few defenders, but more are coming. The wall is already failing. Fight for your king! Fight for your realm! Fight on! We're firing the main engines, cocktails, carrying the Wizard X and the WizScan Ultra P off into orbit. And to separate the shroud, which has exploded away from the main spacecraft, Lena Kerman stays outside just in case she is needed to perform a rescue or anything of that nature as Gamby Kerman leaves the station.